I was gonna tell a story about something else that happened before, but now that I'm going first and nobody here, I'm just gonna read some of my poetic efforts. But before I do that, I can't help but think how much different this is than like making a YouTube video. And I'm doing that too, but it's different because you're hiding at home behind your keyboard and all that, and you could put out the art, and it's all right. But this, I like this better because it's real. It's a challenge, and you're nervous before you're getting up or whatever. And that's what matters to me. Just going to do something I don't want to do. I don't know, like taking cold showers or something. It's good training. All right, so let's go right into some of my writings. Okay. All right. You can find me in the frozen mood section. Intelligence is life insurance. Strength is currency in the bank. Even in this age where you can go out and get shot in the stomach by some piece of shit and die screaming in front of a convenience store, you need all the strength you can get. More power now. I stalk the room well past midnight, unable to sleep. My thoughts are driving me to move, to stop questioning things logically and become the definition of the word action. Without strength, what do you know? What chance do you have out there? Most people have separated themselves from their survival instincts in the name of civilization. Yeah, well, that bullshit shows its colors as soon as the going gets rough. So pissed at myself. I really annoyed myself because coming here, I had enough time today to be totally prepared and organized, and I leave everything to the last fucking minute.
You got this. Woo!
Okay. Here's another one. It's too bad the pen is often mightier than someone who could break your fucking neck with his hands. You will never know how much work I have put into myself. You know nothing of the single-minded focus that it takes to get this out there, to get it together, carry it out, and put it out there, and do it on your own. Then the preemptive judgment that gets thrown my way sometimes before I even open my mouth, before I get there, before they see me. That's why I've learned to see the end of the beginning. The sunset when it rises. Explain myself? Why? What, tell you the truth, my truth, spend a better part of half an hour trying to assure you that I'm an alright guy and my intentions are good? Why should I? I used to do that shit. What you thought of me really used to matter. But after catching some projectiles in the face, hearing lies about myself, betrayal and treachery, the highest form done to me, I should have the next one ready to read. Oh, lost. Fuck. Make up your own for that ending. It's going in there. Right. I bear the scars of an old fool. Confront your fears early on. Reduce them to laughter and dust immediately. You must destroy them as soon as they rear their heads, or they will own your life. It's the only way to survive the slaughterhouse the gods of society have waiting for you. Find the extreme end of anything you're doing and get there quick. Set up camp. Don't bother with the lighter side or the middle of any of it. It's only there to sell you something and waste your time. The place where most people aren't, is where the real thing is. The more full-on level of intensity, the less people you will see there. This is true. Without exception, humans are inherently weak and not good for much. That's why you don't want to have too many around you for too long. If they see that you are strong, they will be attracted to you. Beware, for this is always true about humans without exception. They will eventually attack what is strong and see it as their enemy and bring it down. To what they envy and despise, fear what is beyond them. Why did the great ones set out on great journeys to impress the gods? Because trying to impress people just isn't worth it. All right. One more, and then a couple of journal entries from 92, 94. Okay. All right. Okay. Pull back. Disappear into your soldier brain. Vanish right in front of them. Slip into the tree line of your mind. They can't come get you there. They are afraid of places like that. Dark places, cold places. places where things snap and bite. In the tree line, it's quiet, all is real. This is where, when you become one with your mind, or you go insane. Control your thoughts, channel the rage. Watch them from the tree line. I talk to them from 10,000 miles away in my skull, in the back of my skull. This is cool. This I like. A lot of times, you know, when you're writing songs or whatever you're doing, creating shit, you get that block. You can't get rid of it, so I came up with something for me that works. I sit there and I just put pen to paper and move it. And write a word, and then one time I just started writing words of what I was thinking, you know, like, you know, red or black, paint, whatever. And then it started becoming a little tool I used to do it. And then one time I sat down and it was a whole page. I call it power words or phrases, and it usually kicks me going to a little rough, but here's one of them. Search and destroy, suffer in silence, outsmart, outmaneuver, outscheme, outdo, outshine, outlast, outlaw, out there, good to go, wartime, detach, break, descend, violence, sex, fuck, come, hard, love, hate, hate, love, overdrive, solo, burn, fire, explode, insane, insanity, destruction, overkill, flame, transcend, strength, discipline, destroy, shatter, threshold, star, execute, knockout, disappear. And a quote that I came up with, I think, because I thought of it, I was like, wow, who said that? And I couldn't think of anyone, so I guess it was mine. It was, don't judge yourself by their shitty standards. You know, I found that when you're doing something, any kind of art, I'm guessing that, you know, I'm not the only person, but your family or friends or whoever, you gotta watch what you say and confide in people, because they, you know, they'll try and pull it down, or they'll, you know, say things that it's not worth it, you know, so just, you know, I just like the other one I said, seeing the end before the beginning. Well, if you're gonna be some kind of doing art and writing and stuff like that, because I've been doing it for 100 years. I'm really old, you know, I'm really old. But I've noticed that, you know, when you have any kind of artistic endeavor, people who aren't usually, you know, why are you doing that? Why are you doing it? Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to riff on real quick. Oh, fucking journal entries. Okay. I'll do the journal entries instead of why are you doing that, and say that next week. So that's kind of a rant, and I'll go on about that. And why are you making those videos? Why are you standing up there? Why are you doing that? Alright, this is just last thing, and then I'll get out. It's 1, 2, 3 journal entry from 1992, there's one from 94, and one from 2019. I've always kept journals. I'm putting them together to make little books myself or sell them. All right, here's one from, I just grabbed a random today when I was coming here for the stuff to read. Here, June 8, 92. I am a stupid fuck up who doesn't do anything but take orders from people. I'm sick of this in the way of life. I want to punch people out all the time. People make me sick with their weakness. They throw it at me because it affects the way I think. Why do I let these shitheads push me around? Why? I have to figure out a way to get a fucking life. Happy day. Two more. 5/26/94. The worst thing you can do is to look for compassion and understanding in others. You probably won't find it, and if you do, it's only for themselves. Anyway, drinking my morning coffee, still feel a little sick, but I have no time to be sick. I'm just pushing it right the fuck out of me. I have to be strong. When I think about the bullshit that some people do, it makes me want to freak out. So many are so weak, and I'm tired of it coming by me. I'm unique. I feel nothing. I have the personality of a shark. For these weak-minded, self-serving bastards, when they cross my path, I want to put them right in their fucking place. This is a couple months ago. There's licking my wounds from another wasted relationship. April 15, 2019, 03:47 hours. Ever been so lonely it feels like your bones are gonna crack? Ever feel so hollow that it's suffocating and you're choking in thin air? Lost in isolation and insomnia? Frustrating, tragic, sad, empty shell of a person? And now, go on. Go on with your day-to-day paper. Day-to-day. Work triple time, keep up a front for outside, all the while your soul is exploding on the inside, and your mind is ever lit aflame, always burning. Years later, I still burn. That's it. I don't want to get too down. Sloppy. Oh, damn it. Here it is. Very last piece. This is just a couple quotes I've seen to write down. One more little writing thing, that's it. This was a couple fortune cookies. Mend the first break, kill the first snake, conquer everything you undertake. Never argue with a fool. He who throws mud loses ground. Maybe those who do most dream most. And this is the last one. Okay. You must believe in yourself. No one else will. In fact, if you don't, people will run you right over. The sick, weak, and malicious will back up and run you over again, and then park on you, leak oil on you. You get the picture. It's not about running them down for revenge. No, not at all. That's a great waste of your time and money and effort. No, you have to be smart, disciplined, focused. See it like this. Don't let yourself get into a weak position that not only weakens you, it makes it easier victory for the parasitic chumps who would like to see you run over in life. Live life from a position of strength. Treat your body as best you can. It's not easy being in a position of strength all the time. What choice is there anyway? You know, if you really want to rebel, like I said, I'm really old. I've outlived my generation. I figure I have my 30th high school reunion next month, and you know they're all. And you just have to take care of yourself. You know, the hard thing is to not get wasted when bad shit happens. You know, and fuck your body up. You know, you want to live long and strong. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Woo!